Gary. Hello, everybody.
Looks like we're live, but our host has actually left.
Okay, that is good. That
So
is
yeah,
we deal with everything.
exactly, Ralph. We can carry on. So do we want to quickly introduce ourselves? I think most
Please.
people here will already know us, seeing as this is not the first one we've done. So my name is Seti. I'm based in Bangkok.
Hi, Seti. I'm Ralph. I'm also based in Bangkok, and I work at British Columbian International School, Bangkok, which is a Canadian school, and I'm the educational technology coordinator there. And we are very
Brilliant.
happy to have our host Gary
And
back.
our host is back. I love how literally the second our host clicks on go live, he left the studio. So that is how
I,
you do it. Gary, welcome.
Good evening. I'm Gary from the Philippines. It's so nice to be back. Okay, so tonight's topic is all about Google Earth, and I'm so excited to share what I have just discovered with this. And I know everyone, like Seti, is also excited. So let's get started. My screen first. Okay, let me show you my. And let me show you how what I like about Google Earth. So with Google Earth, I'm not. Can you see my screen now? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, I see your
Yes, we
screen. Can
can
I
Okay,
just
see
great.
your
quickly use
screen.
the
Oh,
opportunity
great,
to
great,
quickly welcome
great.
Courtney, Irma, James, everyone in the chat. Welcome to our stream. I see that there's already a
Wow.
whole group there. So yeah, do keep those comments coming in because Gary is
Yes,
diving into the first demo.
yes. So I was inspired by Sandra on how they during the Southeast Asian 19. So I tried to explore it, and it's so nice. So here's an example of what I created. Because earlier I had a with the senior high school, and I used two
Gary, your screen is refreshing very slowly, but
I
I
think we're
think
losing
it's getting
a bit of
there.
connection there.
people. You can use so would you need to maybe you want to go.
I've got a feeling Gary's on his way out again. Um, I think we've lost his screen, we've lost his sound, but we've got loads of comments. So yes, I think we do. Yes, Courtney, I agree with you. I think we lost Gary. I think Gary's on his way out. Maybe go and turn that router off and on again, and let's see what happens. Oh, we've got some
Sorry.
people joining us from Malaysia as well. Ah, Gary's back. Gary's back. Yes, Gary. Hello. No, not coming. No, it's
I'm
not going to
trying to
happen.
ask Courtney if she wants to join.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If anyone in the chat, if you've used Google Earth and if you feel like joining, by all means join in. I'm going to quickly just share my screen. Actually, I can't share my screen because our host is gone, so I can't
Oh
show you my
no,
screen.
we can't, Seti, we can't wait to get the double host or the co-host function in StreamYard. So if anybody from StreamYard is
Absolutely,
watching this,
absolutely.
we beg you to release this co-host function. This is actually one of the features I miss the most of Google Hangouts Live on Air, that we could have in a toolbox and everybody or many people could be moderating or
Yes. Also, the
administrating.
automatic transfer as well. Once the host left the stream, it was automatically transferred to the next person, and so you could keep the show going for as long as you wanted. Oh, I think someone's just popped my screen in there, so I can now share my screen. Does everyone see this?
Yes, I do. I do see it.
Brilliant. So what I was going to show everyone, and I'm super excited about this function, is Google Earth Studio. Now, if you are interested in this, you go to google.com/earth and then /studio. If you've seen this before, you're going to be blown away, absolutely blown away. Now, Google Earth has many different arms. So we have Google Earth, we've got some other things that I'll show you later on. But Earth Studio is currently on a sort of a request and invite basis. So you can send over requests and then they give you or grant you access. Now, I'm going to play this video, and while this video plays, I'm going to talk. But this will show you exactly what you can do in Google Earth Studio. So it's going to use the same engine. And can everyone see this video smooth? Do you have a good connection? So here you can see
a smooth stream. Very nice.
Okay, so here you see some of the animations. And as you can see, this is a very professional looking little promo video for a new location. Maybe it's a travel video. Maybe it's a video that sort of highlights some of the key features. But what you're actually looking at, this is Google Earth Studio. Our students and we as educators, we are going to be able to create animations just like this, because Google Earth Studio is going to use the flyover functions, and it's going to use these 3D models, and everything you see right here, that is going to be available to us to create videos and animations just like this. So it's not only incredibly powerful in terms of having it having it open for students and have them use it for their sort of presentations and when they're presenting things. It's also there for us as educators to like prep lessons about different locales and different areas. I'm super excited about Google Earth Studio. I don't know if anyone in the chat, how might you use Google Studio? What do you think are some of the strengths of this new feature? And do any of you actually already have access to this? Have you gone in and have you requested access to the preview? Because this is a feature that I think is going to be an absolute game changer when it comes to how we use Google Earth. It all started, Google Maps and then Google Earth, and okay, this is, pretty cool, and we can go anywhere. And then 3D models appeared. We could see buildings, we could see cities. Google Earth Studio is the natural next step. What do you think, Ralph? I cannot hear you because you've muted.
To be honest, I
brilliant.
have not used Google Earth in the classroom besides from visiting each other's home virtually. And you are right. If we consider the engines which work in the background of Google Earth, which is also part of Maps. And I
can hear. Okay, it's okay. There's some feedback on my end. Sorry.
Okay, I used My Maps in the classroom before, and My Maps is the part of Maps where you can create your own maps shared with colleagues or with friends or students, and mark their different places of interest and tell stories that way. Story, what's the name?
Which one?
You wanted to introduce it before Story Builder?
Yes, Story Builder, but yeah, I've used it before. It hasn't been as successful as I thought it was going to be. I think it's because it's quite a lot of work. The same with My Maps. Like creating My Maps is brilliant and it's very powerful. It does take a lot of work. Getting all the locations set up and the information and everything. And I think when you then look at the studio, it's sort of, you choose a couple of places and it flies, from place to place. So that might actually be something that I can see myself use more often with students, because it's not as time consuming.
Hardware might have some impact on this experience, I believe. Yeah.
What's that?
Hardware might have an impact on that experience.
Well, it is fully in the Chrome browser, and as we know, the Chrome browser does take up quite a few resources. But I'm looking forward to testing it on every single device I can get my hands on. I mean, we're talking very low-end Windows devices up to Chromebooks, lower powered ones, high-end ones. I just want to see just how far we can push this, because if it is truly browser based, then that's a game changer.
Well, it is with all the tools we use in the classroom. When we use them more often, we can suddenly think of new ways of integrating our goals with it. That's beautiful.
Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Gary, you're back. Are you okay?
Yes, Gary
Yeah,
is back.
I'm back.
So,
Wow, my
if we
internet
can
is so
try, only
bad.
because you're here now, if I can share my screen and
Okay, sure.
just try if the Google Earth experience streamed from my computer is as smooth as from your
Wow.
city. So, what I will do now is just type in where I was born or grown, where I grew up.
Okay, we're all gonna know now.
That's
Is
okay.
Manning.
Ismaning. And
Wow.
on my screen, it runs very smoothly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And now the funny thing is that in Germany we don't have Street View, so I can't actually go down and drop.
Can you
Oh,
try?
sorry.
Can you try?
No, I can't. I know that it doesn't work. But what I wanted to do is show that we have all houses are 3D. So when I click the 3D button, you can
Wow.
actually see. I don't know how it comes in the stream, but you can
Yes, it's
actually,
nice. It looks nice.
yeah, you can actually see the buildings and the or even the
Okay.
mountains.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm surprised that while I'm streaming, you can still
Yes.
move
Very
around,
clear.
and yeah, that is it's quite amazing. Yet I am confused which button I have to press to
The
change the angle.
screen.
You can
But
hold down the, if you're using a mouse, you can hold down the wheel and sort of rotate it. That's always very useful. Yeah.
Shift.
oh,
There you go.
super. So
Very nice.
let me quickly. I don't know, to north. I go here to north. So
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
I lost completely where I
Right,
am.
visit my
So
hometown.
wait. I want to show you my house. Sorry, just another 10 seconds, okay? Wow, look at that
Great.
zoom. I love it.
So if you
I'm
know,
not
if
doing
you will be
anything.
using that, it's so nice. The students will be so excited and curious.
Uh,
How did you do that, sir?
I'm so surprised how well it renders. And you see, maybe now this big recreational vehicle is my
Is that
parents,
your
and this
house?
is the house I grew up.
Wow. See how powerful Google Earth is.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much for having a look where I grew up, and that can not only trigger my childhood memories, but maybe trigger many talking points in your classroom.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. Ralph, do you want to quickly jump to my home city?
I would love to. That would be Ghent in
That is
Belgium.
Ghent. That is Ghent.
Yeah, and with your super fit hardware, I everybody get ready, buckle in, because we're in for a
Hold on.
ride.
Oh, you want me to pull it out? Okay, let me pull it out. Hold on. I am going to open up a new browser window because I haven't obviously opened anything up yet. There we go. Right, we're going to go to earth.google.com and let me just share my screen. So we're going to share our screen. Yes. This time we're just going to share that browser window.
Okay.
Okay,
The
so there we go.
digital globe. Yes, I
Brilliant.
agree.
So I'm going to launch it in Chrome, and then here it's just going to take a minute. So we're going to hide that. Loading in progress. There we go. We're going to skip that, and let's see if we can get to Ghent.
Woohoo!
There we go. Ghent. And home sweet home. There we
Yeah.
are.
In the beginning, it goes a bit fast for my
Oh,
feeling.
I love how easy it is to just zoom in, and
You
I
can
mean,
adjust the
look at
speed
that.
of that.
Look at that. That's home.
Tell us more about this castle. Please.
Oh, this is literally dead center of our city. So you can see it's a very busy city, but it's also a medieval city. And you will know about this. I mean, you're from Germany, so you've got plenty of beautiful castles. Um, I wonder if I can use this to highlight another feature that I really like about Google Earth. So when I click on this castle now, I should be able to get some additional information about the castle. Let me see, maybe it's here. So I can do the explore, and it's going to tell us some information about our city here, and there's some points of interest. So we're going to fly there. And then points of interest, and there we go, it's Gravesteen. This is the medieval castle. It sees this pulls information from Wikipedia. Now, I like how you can literally just go from place to place, and then as you click on this little paper airplane, it brings you to that location, and it sort of starts spinning around it, and then you go to the next point of interest, the Belfort. It flies you over to the other building, and you can keep going, find out all the information you want about these different buildings. There's a museum there that you can learn more about, and it flies you over. So it's an incredibly powerful engine that we have here in Google Earth. But let me just quickly bring everyone over to the next feature I wanted to share. And this is not necessarily part of Google Earth, the core functionality, but when you see here, you see more from Earth. Does everyone see that?
Yes, we do.
Okay, when you click on that drop down, you can see we have an Earth Engine, Earth Studio, which is what I just showed you, and Earth VR and Outreach. So I'm going to quickly show you the Earth Engine. So the Earth Engine, this is the one I really wanted to show you because we have some time lapses. Now, if we have any history teachers in the chat or any geography teachers or humanities, check out this time lapse feature, because what we have here, you will see the years at the bottom. It's got 1984 is when they started having satellite imagery, but we can see a time lapse of how things have changed over the years. So it's now showing you the Columbia Glacier retreat. We can also go and have a look at some mining in Canada and see exactly what's been going on there. So it's now at half speed. We can change that speed. So I'm just going to make it a bit slower. And you can see how the mining has really impacted the environment. As you can see, things are changing. We're now in 2011. 2016, 2018, you can see everything's really changed over time, and have all these amazing time-lapse experiences that you can then discuss. This is an incredible one to look at the coastal
Seti,
expansion in
can you
Dubai.
please elaborate on? I have seen this feature in Maps or in Street View even, but it is not available in the normal Google Earth. You have to go
So
to
this
Earth
is Earth
Engine.
Engine, yeah, Earth Engine. The time lapses have been built by Earth Engine, and you can do this by yourself. But they also have a platform, a code editor, Explorer, case studies. But you do have to sign up for that. So you get you sign up for it, and then you get access to it. Some of these things you don't have to sign up for. So what I'm demonstrating now, you do not need to sign up for. So this is what Dubai looked at like in 1994, and we're just going to slowly move forward. Now we're in 2003. You can see they've started building and doing some coastal expansion, and then
That would be
here,
the Palm 1, then the
yeah.
Palm
So
2,
we've
and
got the
then
small
the
palm, the big
world.
palm, and now we're in 2018. So you can really see a huge difference. You can zoom in as well, so we can go back in time and we can see, okay, let's go back to
We could now
2010.
talk about these developments for a bit, if you don't mind.
Exactly. We can
Would you
talk about
mind?
anything. And this is what I think is just so powerful about this feature, the Google Earth Engine, is that you can use this in your classrooms. And I think it's just a beautiful extra feature that we have here with
So
Google Earth.
maybe Seti, can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you. I can hear you
Oh,
very
don't
clearly.
stop sharing your screen, please.
I've turned it off.
No. No, I was just about to ask a question about or provide some trivia about the Palm in Dubai.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Well, no, not if it's not shown on the screen. You have to put it up again, or should I put it up?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I see that
go
we've got
ahead.
some questions as well here. Just going to quickly dive into the chat while you're doing that. We've got, I see we've got James Abella in the chat. He's not joining us on screen because I think he's tired. I think he's having a siesta or a bit of a sleep. Now we've got here, I'm using Google Earth and Jamboard. Ooh, I'd love to know how you do
Wow,
that. I would
interesting.
love to. Do you know what? Like, you're in the chat right now. I mean, give us some more info. Tell us, how are you combining Jamboard and Google Earth? I would
Yes,
love to
I
see
haven't
that.
explored
I would
that
love to.
one.
I'm a huge fan of Jamboard, so by all means, let us know how you're doing it. I see we've got some information there about time lapses. Talk about how places change. Absolutely, that's what I love about time lapses. I don't know if anyone else viewing at the moment has used time lapses. If you have, let me know. Like, in that comment section in the chat, how did you use it? What are you using it for? What sort of discussions have come out of that? I'd love to hear it. And then, yeah, see, I'm with Irma. I would love to see how you're combining Google Earth and Jamboard. I mean, sounds like something. I might just have to do a video on that, because that sounds brilliant. That sounds like an
Great,
amazing
that's
tool
so
to have
great.
in the classroom.
Okay.
I see we've got Courtney saying that she's going to have to head out. So thank you for joining us, Courtney. I really appreciate it.
Share
20
my
minutes in,
screen.
so you've
Share
made
my
it to one
screen.
fifth.
Share my
Tonight we
screen.
might do it a bit
Great,
longer.
great.
See, I think
Okay.
Ralph is ready to go live now. Are you ready to share your screen?
Please go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to mute
Yeah.
myself for a minute. So Ralph, take it.
So I am still so amazed that streaming works and it looks quite okay. So you see, this is the palm, Jumeirah, and many places are bought by very famous people like Beckham and prime ministers of the world. And
You're buying one next year, aren't you, Ralph?
yes, that is on my list. I want to
Huh.
live about right here.
You're not excited, right?
And yeah, it looks like a old creature or something, isn't it? Like a very ancient creature from this angle. So I have watched some documentaries about it, and what I wanted to share is with you that first of all, you can imagine if one arm has, I don't know how wide it is, but probably 1 to 200 meters or even more. Um, the scale of this thing and how much it costs to put the sand in there and is crazy. And one of the most expensive problems they had after they opened it was that the water. Can you see my mouse? Can you quickly confirm that you can
Yes,
see my
yes, I
mouse?
can see it.
Okay, so that this
Very
water here
nice.
in the very end of at the leaves
The middle.
stem,
Yeah.
yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
water was stagnant and it became
Mm-hmm.
very very bad and became smelly because there was no
Oh.
natural flow. And I am not sure what the solution was, but that research question or inquiry could now be thrown at my students, and whoever um, gets the answer gets 5 minute free time in the end of the day.
Wow.
So,
See?
and
Very nice.
just next to it, they made the world. And let me see if we find the Philippines. Oh, that's not easy to figure, yeah? Where are the Philippines?
Mm.
Oh, it doesn't
Wow.
pop out yet. Mongolia, Japan, the Philippines. Here we go.
Wow. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Great.
Um, so there have been some already sold from this development called the world, and you see they are
Wow.
big, big, big banks in order to keep the sea from washing the fundament, the base away. Okay, I haven't checked in the let me just get a cool stream to what is it? Where are
So
you
that's
from,
how.
Gary?
Yes, yes. Okay, now let me share what I was sharing earlier before I got cut out. So uh, let me share my screen now, and I am using. I'm using. I used Google Earth to introduce myself earlier in my class because this is the beginning of the second semester for the senior high school. So I use Google Earth because I was inspired by Sandra and Steven. And what I like about it is that if you prepare a lot of points, or if you prepare a lot of pins, you can select. You don't have to. You don't have to go in sequential form. You can skip one place. For example, let me start with the second one. So I'll go to the second one. The next one is about me being with a school, with another school. So I don't have to go to the next one by clicking this link, but I can skip by selecting another place. For example, I can go to the fifth one, and it will point me to the fifth place pin that I made, which is basically in Singapore, where we had the Southeast Asian 19 Innovator Group. And you can place a lot of photos. So I have basically the information here, but with a photo, you can put a lot. And if you click that one, you can have a bigger view of the photo, and it's like a photo album.
That's
so you can skip
super.
them, you can go to the next one. So you can put a lot of photos. I think it's maximum of 8 photos. So this is my team. That's Seti and Asif, Fedora, Felicity, and Sandra. My team 8-bitters. So
Yes.
Super,
these are
really
all
cool.
the Southeast Asian 19 cohort. So basically, you can put a lot of photos in one pin. That's what I like about it. And aside from that, you don't have to go in sequence. So for example, some are not appropriate for the audience, so you just have to skip it. You don't have to show everything. So that is what I like about this one. And I'm not a math teacher or a history teacher, but I can use Google Earth in many ways. I think one message or one use of Sandra is to show the story of a community. How you can tell a story using Google Earth.
I love it.
So
How long did it take you to build that one that you've just shown us?
very easy, very easy. Would you like to have a demo?
Yeah, no, I think we definitely have people in the audience that would love to see how you're building it. So
Okay. So let me share my screen again. Okay. Let me share my screen. So let's create a new one. Okay. So I'll go back to that one to Google Earth. So there you go. So if I need to create another one, all I need to do is go back here, and I'll go to create. I'm going to create a new one. So all you need to do is look for projects, and then you select new project, and then create project. So you have to name your project. For example, Thursday. So those who are watching, can you please tell me where you are located, what country, so I can just pin it and then make it as our example of viewers.
Well,
right, everyone, you
I am
heard
from
Gary.
Germany.
Drop into the chat right now. Let us know where you're
And you
coming
drop
from, where
your
you're viewing
location
from,
so I can place
which
them.
countries are online
So we
right
know
now. Let
how
us know.
many are viewing right now. So if you want to put an intro, a slide like what I did, you can make use of a full screen slide. That's the first one. So you can put, so all you need to do again is to put a title for each one. First slide. So for example, first slide, even though it's not a slide, it's a Google Earth. So first thing, okay, first. Okay. And then you can change the color, let's say orange, and there you go. All you need to do is click the back button, or you can add photo to it. So in my case, it's just a plain color. So this is how it looks like. First slide, okay? So you click X to go to the next one to create a new one. So all you need to do is, okay, let me look for some
Take your
comment.
time, Gary.
Jakarta. We have Irma from Jakarta. So what I need is to search to add place, and then I'll type Jakarta. And then it will point me to Jakarta. So now it will have that view. But if in case you want to move closer, you just zoom in some more. And then if you want to have a specific place to view, like a 3D effect, what you can do is, in my case, I hold Shift to get a 3D view and zoom in some more. And then all I need to do is add it to project if this is what I want. And then I'll click save. Okay, so it will go back to this view. So if you want, you can zoom in again and shift and then swipe up. So after clicking this, after adding this, you already have it here in your project pane and on the left pane of our project. So all you need to do now is present, and then you'll have your menu. So since I have created two parts or two pins, so I have first slide and then the second slide. There you go. Okay, so it's not, let me edit this one. So I'll go back to the project view.
I am really enjoying
it. I'll edit this one by clicking the pencil. Okay, I'll click that one. So it means this is the view. If I want to zoom in, I'll just zoom in. And then if you notice, there's a capture this view. So once you like the view or you want to capture a specific view, all you need to do is click that button. So I'll go closer to a specific area, and then I'll shift, and then I'll drag it up. So to see the 3D view, and then let me zoom out a little, and then I'll just click capture this view. And then view is saved, and then I'll just go back again. And then, so if I click the first slide, you'll see the first slide again, and then, oh, sorry, I need to present it. So I'll present it first, and then I have table of content. So I can make use of the next button, or I'll just click the table of content to go to the next view. Okay, so there are ways of placing or adding something to your project. So there are many ways. One is to add a place. So these are the ways that you can add something to your project. Search for a place to add, or you can add a place mark manually. So let's say I want to add this part. So all I need to do is name that part someplace, somewhere in.
Well, we've got lots of people that have told us where they're from. So we've got many people from Malaysia, we've got Depok, we've got Jakarta, we've got beautiful response here from all our viewers. So let's go ahead and let's add them.
So Malaysia, where else?
We've got Jakarta.
Okay, so we'll go.
We've got Johor Bahru, we've got Bangi, we've got Bangkok, Depok. If anyone else is in the chat, let us know where you're from, and we will add you to our demo.
Okay, so it's so easy. Again, if you need to add a pin, just click the new feature and then search for your place. So let's say Thailand. And then, so we have Jakarta, we have Indonesia, Jakarta, Malaysia, and then Thailand. So just move closer if you want that one, and then add to your project, and then click save. That's how easy it is to create.
Also, just quickly, Gary, you might want to keep an eye on the backstage because there's a good chance we're going to have some people jump in a minute.
So I'll stop showing my screen now.
Hey, that was awesome, Gary. Really nice.
It's so easy. It's so fun.
Thank you. It's brilliant. Love it. Love it. It's been a while since we've actually had a demo on the show. For those that have been with us for a long time, you will have known that we used to do regular demos. And the show has sort of evolved into more of a talk show, podcast style.
And then we talk a lot. Now we have a demo.
I like it. It's free. It's free flow. If anyone in the chat, if you've got a specific question, if there's something you want to see done, if you want to see a demo, if you want to share something, if you let us know. Like that's the sort of show we are. We're not here to just make noise and tell you everything. Like this is a back and forth. That's the sort of show that we run. That's why last time Gary was hosting, we went on for 2.5 hours. We just kept going. Gary did not know how to stop. He was passionate about sharing. So brilliant. I love it.
When I got cut earlier, I don't know what you were talking, what you were discussing, but there are a lot of features of Google Earth. One is the Voyager, wherein it contains different projects for exploration about places around the world. And then there's another feature wherein you can just click the I'm feeling lucky, where it will randomly select created places by Google Earth.
Mm.
And the one that I've showed you is the projects wherein you can select places to show, and also you can measure distance. You can measure distance and area by selecting or plotting some points. So you'll get the perimeter and the area and the distance of 2 points if you make
Yeah,
two points. So there are a lot of features.
I love the variety of tools available. That actually brings me to the next one. Let me just quickly pop up my screen here. I'm gonna
Okay.
choose this one. So don't pull it up yet, Gary. Just leave it in the
Okay.
backstage for a while. But in the chat, this is a challenge for you as well as us here in the panel. I'm going to show you 9 tools, and these are 9 tools by Google Earth and the whole geographic family. And my challenge is for you to let us know exactly how many of these have you used, or how many of these do you actually know about.
May I
So
shout
that
out the answers?
so you just shout out the number, drop the answer in the chat, and do the same with your teachers. Because I think if you have teachers that are teaching geography, you show them these tools. These are 9 tools, all by Google. How many of these have you actually used, and how many have you actually, tried out? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
if you want to pull up my screen now.
Okay, wait.
So I'm gonna walk
While you were talking, I got an idea. Instead of me placing different places in my project, why don't we let our audience put in their place marks, their pins, right?
Yeah, we can
So,
definitely
That's a
do
good
that. Let's
idea.
do that in
Share
the
the
next.
map. Yeah.
Yeah.
so go ahead, Seti. While I'm getting the link, so I can put it in
Okay.
the
Can
comment.
everyone see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
affirmative.
Okay, I'm going to show you all 9 tools, and as soon as I've shown you, I'm going to say go, and then I want to see how many out of 9 you have used. So first of all, we've got Google Earth Standard Edition. Then we've got Google Earth
One,
Studio.
two,
Google Earth Studio
three.
is where you create animations with camera control and movements. Then we've got Google Earth Engine. This is where you can analyze the planet with lots of data, and you can really dive in. Google My Maps, you can create simple maps that you can collaborate with others. Google Street View, you can dive in, you can create your own 360 photos and your own experiences. Data solutions for change, you can analyze data and you can really see how things have changed over time. Google Maps, the entire Google Maps platform, where you can easily find your way from one place to another, or you can add your own information and you get credited in some sort of gamified experience where you become a Google tour builder, where you can build a story using Google Earth, and it's super easy to build your own stories.
Yeah.
And then finally, the Open Data Kit. The Open Data Kit allows you to use your Android device, go around the world, and actually collect data and feed it into a community of people that are sharing and using this data. So we've got 9 tools. We've got Google Earth, Google Studio, Earth Engine, My Maps, Street View, Data Solutions, Open
Judy
Data
is,
Kit,
I
Tour
think,
Builder,
the
and
winner for this
Google
one.
Maps Platform. So
I
which
have
of these
only
have you
used
used?
4. I have only used 4. Amazingly.
4 out of 9. Is anyone doing better than that? Drop it in the chat. I see Judy is here.
Judy
Yes,
won
Judy,
the
we've
tour
got Google
creator,
Tour
tour
Creator, Tour Builder,
builder,
Earth.
Voyager, Ancient Expedition. Nice
Yes,
one,
Judy.
Judy.
How many out of these 9 have you used?
I think mine is I use 4 of them.
4. Okay, so we've got a similar number there. Oh, I see Judy saying I was at the Geo Summit for good. Judy, drop into the studio. I have sent you a link. If you check the Innovator chat, use that link, drop into the chat, drop into the web show. Gary will add you in. We would love to hear what was discussed at the Geo Studio. We would love to hear that. I see someone sharing 3 out of 9. Okay, brilliant. There you go. 6 new ones to explore.
Ready,
6 new ones.
I already posted the link wherein they can pin their places where they are from. For the demonstration that I had made earlier. Now let's
Okay.
welcome Andre from. So Andre, can you introduce yourself, please? Hi, Andre. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi.
Andre, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi there,
Hi.
Andre.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes,
We
Yes.
can hear you
loud and
fine.
clear. Brilliant.
Okay. Hi. Great. So yes, thank you.
You're from?
I'm Andre. I'm from Indonesia.
Great, great. You're teaching. I know what the answer is, but can you tell them what subject are you handling?
I'm handling mathematics in grade 7, 8, and 9.
Nice. So, um,
Yes.
I think for math, I think you can use it for plotting of points, right? What subject is what topic is that? Plotting of points, making rectangle.
Oh, actually, there are lots of things that we can do with Google Earth in math class, and
Wow.
so for the first time, yes. So what I already put in the chat where I use time lapse, where I ask students to see the changes in the certain areas in our city, and then see where they see that the green areas have decreased over time, and I asked them to estimate how far is the changes. And then I also use the Google Earth the new one to so where they can cover the green areas left in our city. I could show you the ones that we do with my students if I can share the screen.
Sure, sure. Go
Please
That
ahead.
would be
do.
brilliant. That'd be amazing. There's a button down below where you
Okay,
can click share screen,
Did you
and then
see
share
it?
screen. All
Gary
right,
will pull it up.
Yep.
Then you have to
all
select
right.
if you want to share the whole screen or just the browser tab.
Okay, wait a
Just make
second.
sure you're not sharing any sensitive
Private
information when you're
private
sharing, because
information.
it is
Right,
live, and it is
okay.
on YouTube, so
Take your
everyone will
time,
see it.
Wait,
Andre. Take your
right.
time.
No
Yes,
need to rush. No
okay.
need to rush.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
no,
I
no, no.
think
This is no, wait,
here.
no. This is your. No, yeah, wait.
Oh,
Not
okay.
this one.
Sorry.
Wait.
Don't worry, that's
Okay,
how
I
we
don't
do
know
Okay,
things.
for
how.
those who are not
Yes, I
kindly
don't.
for the audience, kindly pin your
Mm,
place on the link provided earlier.
mm-hmm.
It's in the
Yes.
chat area, in the comments
Yeah,
area.
yeah. I think I opened your the first
And
your
just quickly for
your link.
everyone watching and listening, that pin, you don't have to
Wait.
drop a pin to your house. Be sensitive of privacy and
Okay.
security.
Yeah.
You can just choose your general area.
Well,
So do
I
you see
just
my
shared
screen now?
my birth house,
Not
dear
yet.
Ralph,
Sadie.
Ralph, you share everything.
Is that a mistake?
Okay, Andrew, go ahead. Your screen is on
Right.
right now.
So can you see my screen now?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Yes. So basically, this is the project that I did with my students, where they cover our soils and are left from the. So do you see that this is the green that the green what is it? The green areas that they cover here. So they use the tools here. Uh, what you call if you have this
Mark an
wait
area tool.
the marker, yes, the mark and area tools, and then you can build something like this so they can show us how the green areas have changed throughout so at this moment how many green areas are left in our city. So we can actually do this.
Great. It's so
Something like
nice.
that.
This is really.
Right.
And what were your findings? What did your students say about it?
Yes, so they can see. So I divided them into our city have different regions. So I asked them to see the difference from the time lapse and then the ones that they see in Google Earth at this moment, and then they look at the difference, and then they see that there are lots of human developments, and there are lots of housings, industries, places that are built in the city, and they felt that the green areas have lost many from time to time.
Wow.
So
That's
I
this
love that. I love how
is
you're just.
so there this is in percent. So it's actually covered the percentage.
It's a
Like
brilliant
I teach
demonstration
them
of.
about the yes.
I love how you've brought it into the classroom and how this is sort of. It's
All
really
right. So
showing like how impactful that is.
Very nice. Very nice.
So
Okay.
I have a
mhm.
little gimmick prepared, if you don't mind.
Sure.
First, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate. I really
Yes.
appreciate
Thank
it. It
you,
was
Andre.
brilliant.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
Seti, what
you.
are you
You're
going to share
welcome.
again?
Okay, so let me join in
Ralph.
saying,
Oh,
Andre, it
sorry,
is
Ralph.
awesome that you are so flexible and so spontaneous that you just show what you have done in class, and that's really great and shows how manifold opportunities are in the classroom. I hope you stay and you enjoy the show, and it's really amazing to see that many comments. Please do us a favor and share this link out for others to watch now and even later. We hope to be of much help. And
Yes.
now the picture you see is I have a quick question for the panel. What would you say? Where are we?
Hmm.
Please tell me the guess.
Mm, I'm not
I, I'm
sure.
I'm very happy that it doesn't say that nothing on the screen spoils it, but you could look at the little globe to have hints.
Ah, okay. I'm not
But
right,
let me
really
zoom
familiar
out
with that
now.
area. You can see the globe on the lower right shows us.
Actually, one of our visitors was told me that he lives here. I don't know
Ah,
where exactly, but somewhere around here. And there's something
Looks,
called German Malaysian Institute here. Look at that.
wow.
oh.
Ooh, German Malaysian. What is that? Oh,
Mm,
nice.
So that would be
Very
Kuala
nice,
Lumpur.
wow.
And
Oh,
maybe if you stay on to have a nice little smooth transition. I hope that translates well. Gary, I know that you can't see well on the little preview screen StreamYard
oh.
provides you,
I
but
can see the
that
place.
is that is
It looks
Manila,
so
and it's
familiar.
somewhere in here you are, isn't it?
Mm, before, look for Central Luzon.
Oh, how do you spell that?
Central Luzon. Luzon. There you go. I am somewhere there.
Oh, so not the
So,
Philippines at all.
oh, it's in the Philippines. It's okay. Look for Balagtas,
Oh my
Bulacan.
God, I don't know how to spell that. Please spell it for me. Yeah.
Balagtas. Bulacan. There you go. There you go.
Wow.
I'm walking distance from that place, from that pin. That is where I am from. I am right there right now in that area.
Wow.
So look for something with the lights on because it's night right now. Not everyone's light is on,
But
but it's
you don't have the 3D houses yet in the Philippines, but therefore you have the little
not all
street.
places in Luzon is has 3D
No, but the little
view.
street you mentioned should work.
I'm located in the main road, so there's a lot of main road there.
Oh no, it doesn't work
Brilliant.
somehow. Okay, well, that was my little quiz. So you can play little things like Geoguessr. Do you know Geoguessr? You can
Yes,
just make it
yes,
out
love it.
yourself. But Geoguessr is a great little tool. So thank you very much.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
Ralph.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and just on that note, Ralph, GeoGuessr, I love how it's just you literally you get dropped in Street View somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and you have to place a pin on the map and figure out where you are, and sort of you start discussions about, oh, I see these sort of trees, and oh, look at those cars and look at those number plates. Oh, maybe we're somewhere
And
in Europe, and maybe we're
but
sort of
they do
I,
sometimes blur out number plates to make it more difficult.
they do, but it's very tricky. I think the easiest one I ever had was actually Germany because they dropped us at the middle of a city and you could see all the
You
German
could see the
writing on
German faces.
No, you saw literally the German writing on, and we're like, is this a tricky one, or because there's lots of countries where German's used and spoken, and I was but I love GeoGuessr. They've got a pro version now as well.
I
So
haven't
there's a
I haven't
free and
seen
there's a
this, but
pro. But yeah, it's
maybe we
definitely a
should
lot of
share a
fun.
game, Seti. Maybe we should all play a round of GeoGuessr.
I will. Okay, let me just prep one. I do
Andre,
not.
Okay, for those who
can you hear
haven't
me,
seen
Andre?
their
Have you
places
ever
yet,
played
kindly pin
GeoGuessr,
their
Andre?
places.
No, no, I never. What's that?
Oh,
That's why
please let
I
us
just
play.
stayed
Oh,
quiet
Everybody
here
okay.
has to.
because you
Please
guys,
send us a
you guys
link,
like talking
Seti.
something that I'm alien like.
No,
That's
but
that's
you just lecture us in a great way. So
absolutely right. I'm sharing my screen. Also, Gary,
Okay,
keep an
go
eye on the
ahead.
back room. Keep an eye on the back room because I've invited some more people. They might just pop in.
Okay,
Um,
add to stream. There you go.
okay, so here we have GeoGuessr. Now, as you can see, it's spelled
Oh, okay.
SSR at the end, and you can sign up
Yep.
for an account to log in. But this is a free map, so
Uh-huh.
this is the world. So I'm going to click on. Shall we do player challenge? What do you reckon, Ralph? Should we do a?
what does work for all? I'm not sure. I
Okay, let's
think
start with it. Actually,
we
let's
have to share the
do.
link then.
Oh, but yeah, let's do a play. Let's do a play just to demo it. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna hide this little
Huh.
box here. So now we're gonna get dropped somewhere at random. Okay, so we're now
Okay, that's
somewhere.
South America. South America.
Okay, so we now have a map. Where? South America? Where? Which country
Okay,
in
go
South
forward.
America?
Go to the sign. I want to see the sign.
Okay, we're gonna go a bit closer. We're gonna move a little bit. Okay, we've got 7,500 gross weight. There's definitely English being used there. We can move a
Oh,
bit
maybe
more. Let's see.
America.
Let's just
Oh,
drive
it's
around
not
a little bit.
England.
Ah,
Okay, I don't know where we are. I really don't. Let's keep driving. Let's just drive around. Okay.
Go, Seti.
Right, we're gonna keep going. Let's keep driving.
oh my God.
Can that be
Okay.
Europe?
Oh,
That's not Europe.
okay. There's a horse. There is a
A
There's a
horse.
horse.
There's a horse.
Oh,
So, shall we say
so
Bolivia? Right.
Be
Where?
careful.
Bolivia? No, not
it's
Bolivia.
for
Maybe.
maybe
You
Peru.
think South America? Peru. Okay.
Hey,
Let's
the
go with.
car. The car is driving on the left, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
well
oh
spotted.
wow.
Oh,
Wow, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
so it means
definitely.
it's
So maybe we're not in South America then. Where else do they
Yeah,
speak
in South
English?
America they all drive on the right, isn't it?
Ah, are the
Africa, no,
what
it's
what
not
language are the
Africa.
road signs in?
It
Let's
is
see.
English, so it's
I know
English.
it's. I know, but there's palm trees everywhere. Are we in Hawaii? Are we in Hawaii? Maybe we're somewhere on one of the islands. Maybe we're
That's a
in.
good guess. Go
Right.
further, go further.
Let's go. Let's just do a random guess, and let's say we're in Jamaica. I know we're not, but let's just do that. So we're gonna pop our pin there.
Where are we? Where are we?
You can see that. I'm going to click on guess, and it's going to now say
Oh
my
my
guess was
God.
very wrong. Ooh, I am way off. So this means now that because I was 12,000 kilometers away from the
Kilometers
actual
away.
location,
Get
I have 12 points.
points.
And
Man,
you try
that's
to
the
get as
worst
low as
possible.
possible.
That's the
So next
worst
round.
possible you can
Oh,
get.
this
Okay.
is that's how you play it. Okay.
That's
Next.
America.
Next round.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you're the one that said South America, so I'm not listening to you anymore. Oh, there's a sign there. I can't look side. Ooh. Okay.
Uh,
What is that? I can't zoom in. Something Barry and Gale. No. Okay, let's say we're in some
Gary.
one of the southern states.
Then
Let's
Gary, where's
say,
that?
right, we're here. Guess. Oh, Australia.
Where?
We were in
Oh,
Australia.
it's in
So again,
Australia.
you can see I'm not doing too well in this
Okay.
game. I'm definitely not doing well. Okay, next one. Ooh, where are we now? 3 ways to go. Okay, let's go that way. Let's just walk around. Let's go around. Ooh, nighttime. That's not helping. Oh my goodness, where are we? Where are we? Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe let's open up the chat.
Africa.
Let's have this one. Let's have the chat answer this one. So I'm just gonna dive into the chat. Right. In the chat, the first location you give me, if I can find it on the map, I'm gonna drop the pin there. I do apologize for my knowledge of geography.
That's in England somewhere.
I think it might be, but let's see what the chat says. I'm not gonna listen to Ralph. I'm gonna listen to the chat. So I'm waiting for the first location to be popped into the chat. I'm looking at the chat. I see WK, WK, WK. That is not a location. Sorry, Superman. But let's see if we can find an actual location. Come on, people. First one to pop it in the chat. That's where we go. New Zealand. Okay, we've got it. Let's go to New Zealand. Where is New Zealand on the map? It is somewhere over there. So I'm going to have to move a little bit. How do you move this map again? I can't move the map. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Okay, let's go find New Zealand. There we go. New Zealand. Where in New Zealand? There we go. Pop it. Guess. Oh, this is where we need to pay for the full. So we need to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we'll find out.
Well,
Let's see.
That's definitely new to me. I haven't.
So it was not in New Zealand. Yeah, so they made basically if you wait for 5 seconds, you can carry on.
Okay,
But that's just a new version.
I haven't seen that. But
it was Russia.
Now we could do the fun and go with Google Earth there and try to find the exact same spot.
Can I just say thank you in the chat for joining into Geoguessr. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I also hope that you are going to try it out with your students. Let me know how it went. Chat will be available after. Thank you for joining in, by the way.
Yes, thank you. We have plenty of placeholder, the pins here in our pin here on Thursday. We have plenty. Would you like to show? Would you like me to show them?
Please, please go
Okay,
ahead.
let me show my screen again. So we have people from around the world. We have first one. Okay, we have someone from Jakarta. Okay, let me present it so it will be shown in full screen. So we have Jakarta, and then we also have someone from Malaysia.
Okay, brilliant. So this shows you how interactive and collaborative this is.
So I did not put some of this pin. So we also have someone from Thailand, and then we also have from Bangi in Malaysia also. There you go. And then we also have from Sepang, also from Malaysia, somewhere in Malaysia. And then we have someone from Seoul.
All right.
Great.
Flying.
Wow.
We have this audience for tonight. Thank you for joining us.
I'm loving it. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's episode, and I hope you get inspired with Google Earth and how you can integrate Google Earth or use Google Earth to make your class more engaging and fun. What is that, Ralph? Oh yes.
Don't forget you can use Google Earth in a phone.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I cannot show it because there's it's nice.
It's a very nice.
So give it to me.
Ralph, I'm just gonna up you one.
Come on. Give it to me. Ready, come on.
Oh
Hand it
my
over.
God.
Hand it over, Sammy.
I'm accepting.
Ready. Come on.
This was a Thursday or Thursday PD live from Bangkok and the
And
Philippines
the world, Southeast
And
Asia
Indonesia.
represent.
and
Yes.
Indonesia. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you join us next week again. Please
Thank
come
you,
by.
everyone in
Thank
the
you so
chat.
much, everyone.
If you found this
Thank
helpful,
you,
make sure you
everyone.
share
It's
out the
nice
link.
to see you all.
Thank you, everyone. This is the end of the live show, but that does not mean this video is offline. So the video stays online. If you found it helpful, if you know anyone that will find this helpful, share the channel, share the video, and let everyone know. And thank you, Andri, for coming. I would love to see you again on the show. It was amazing to see how you actually implement these tools in the classroom. So really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next
Bye-bye.
Good
Thursday.
night. Sawadee krap.